Why do you think our council exists? Perhaps in answering that question, you think about the fact that local councils have certain duties under the Local Government Act. Maybe you think about the classic 3 R's of local councils: rates, roads and rubbish. Perhaps you go further than that and think about the provision of infrastructure such as wharfs and libraries and swimming pools, for example. Now, while all of those are perfectly valid answers, to me, they speak more about what our council does rather than why our council exists in the first place. This idea of why is crucial to understanding any business or organisation, and I've worked with many of them over the years, both large and small, to help them uncover their why and help them operate more effectively. Now, the Cassowary Coast Regional Council is a big organisation. It's got an annual budget of around $74 million. It's got assets of over $1 billion. It employs over 300 people, so it's one of the region's biggest employers. Nobody should be in any doubt that our council is a big business. And since amalgamation, the council has faced some serious challenges, and by and large, I think past administrations have done a pretty good job at getting the council onto an even keel. But it now feels to me like the ship is drifting. We need to steer a new course. That's why I believe it's time for change, and this idea of why is central to that change. Now, I'm disappointed in the vision that's outlined in the council's corporate plan. It reads, and I'll quote, "Through integrity and strong leadership, combined with excellence in customer service, we will be a council in which the community can have confidence." Now, those may be noble aims in themselves, but they don't tell me anything about why our council exists. I thought long and hard about this before I put my hand up to be mayor. I needed to understand why our council existed and therefore understand how I felt I could make a positive difference. And I've come up with what I believe is a clear, concise and compelling why. And it's this why that will drive everything I do when elected. So what is it? What's the big idea? I believe our council exists to improve the lives of the people who live here. That's it. It's that simple. Now, you may say, oh, well, that's just so many fancy words, and I'd agree with you. But words can make a difference if they drive action, if every action the council takes is driven by that why. Now, that may be a simple idea, but what does it translate to in reality? Improving the lives of the people who live in the Cassowary Coast means providing you with the very best services that we can afford. It means spending your money wisely, fairly and efficiently. It means making decisions that will drive economic growth and help to keep rates down. It means being honest and transparent with you and explaining to you what council is doing and why they're doing it. It means a strong focus on my guiding principles, my 3 Ps of prosperity, protection and pride. And it means that every action the council takes needs to be preceded by the question, does this decision improve the lives of the people of the Cassowary Coast? And bear in mind, we're talking about the people of the Cassowary Coast, all of you. Decisions need to be made for the benefit of the region as a whole, not just specific areas. That is the why that will drive a council that I lead, and that is the question that I will insist council asks before it makes decisions on your behalf. If you believe what I believe, I'd love to have your support.
In the March elections, vote 1 Faulkner.